For me, natural hair isn't religious or political. It's more about loving yourself and accepting yourself as you are. You start to appreciate the things about yourself that you didn't necessarily appreciate before. So yeah, it's mostly for me about loving yourself as you are. I'm giving a 30-minute presentation about natural hair, and it's an event organized by the Student Volunteer Bureau. And it's pretty much a week-long event that showcases students' skills. And so I thought, well, I'm really good with styling my own natural hair, and I've done so for years, so I'd like to share that skill with people. Natural hair is hair that isn't relaxed. It's not chemically straightened. Like, the visible difference is texture. Natural hair has curls or coils or waves, but relaxed hair is straight. I would love to be able to get people sort of interested in Afro hair, because it's not like it's not straight hair. It's not mainstream. It's not something that people are used to, especially here in St. John's. So I'd like to get people sort of talking about it, getting into it, and also learning new styles and new ways to do their hair that they probably never really thought of before. So I'm just like trying to find out, like get mostly pictures of Afro textured hair, and I'm trying to read like the history of Afro textured hair, just so I can have a few points on my presentation. And the thing is, I have to make sure that it's have to get like the most important information, because it's just 30 minutes and I'm just going to be speaking for 15. So it's like I'm trying to find the key points. So it's kind of hard because there's so many things to talk about, and I'm trying to pick the most important things. I was relaxed when I was much younger. I used this brand just for me. So, and at the time when I used to use this, it actually came with a tape, a cassette tape, that you could play, and it would tell you how to relax your hair and all that, to make sure that your hair is kind of grimy and everything. That way your scalp doesn't burn up. And it usually takes about, for me, I would say like the process and waiting would be maybe an hour. Looking for different textures of hair. I also want to find like different colors, like blue or red, and this looks good. Oh, I might use those. Yeah. I enjoy hairstyling. I like hairstyling because it was a way for me to know myself better. I didn't call the whole natural hair experience as a journey, because I was taking it one step at a time and I didn't know where I was going to end up at the end of it. But the hairstyling aspect of it made me feel like I was creative, you know. I was never good at art or whatever. So this was my time to experiment, to learn more about myself, to learn more about my hair, to learn more about what I like, to learn more about the African texture, and that it's not bad, you know, because that's the expectation, or that's the perspective that I had growing up. So for me, natural hair is freedom. So now I'm just, I separated Lillian's hair into two sections, the front and the back. The front, I'm gonna braid going backwards because we're doing the crochet braid. So you need your hair to fall in a certain way. So like by doing the lines,
she can do her hair this way, that way, forward. And then in the back, I'm gonna do like a zigzag parting so the hair can fall backwards.
Yeah, I've been natural for I think 6 months now or 5 months. I just cut my hair I think in December, I think. So I just cut off all the relaxed parts because I had relaxed hair before. So I like it because it's my hair and it's part of me, but I used to relax it just to make it easy for me. Not really because I like to relax, but just because it's easy. I just wake up, I don't need to think about putting any fancy style there, like for it to look good. But now I have to like think a lot on which style I put there, and so it's good in one way. Yeah, I think it's creative. You have to be creative. So.
Hi everyone! Thank you so much for coming out today. So my presentation is about styling Afro textured hair. And I'm going to show you how to start your twist with braids. How do I feel about the presentation? At first I was quite nervous because, first of all, I didn't know how many people were going to show up, and also because just speaking in front of people is kind of scary for me. But then as it went on and I saw that the crowd was interested in what I was talking about, it started to get more comfortable. They were smiling, they were asking questions, and they looked genuinely interested too. I definitely do think they learned something new.
Well, to be honest, the majority of the things she said I didn't know before. So I mean, we're from Newfoundland. We don't have, as many different ethnic groups. So I've never seen anyone style natural hair like that. So my hair is straight and fine, and I was always really curious. Like, you see women and men with natural hair and Afro style hair with these crazy hairstyles, and I've always been like wondering, how do they get their hair to do that? So it was really, really interesting, just seeing something that you naturally wouldn't experience in a day.
So before, I used to hear people talk about how they use silk scarf before they go to bed and everything, but I just didn't know why they did that, and I was like, that's just so much stress doing it. But today she explained to us the reason why we usually need to have a silk scarf on, because it helps protect our hair from tangling and everything, and it was really enlightening because now I can preserve the oils in my hair and do better. Yeah.
I think it would be cool to learn. It's not like something you have to do, but I think it's a cool thing to know, just so when you see someone with a different hairstyle, you could be like, oh yeah, I know how she did that, or I know how that was done, or you could maybe even try it out for yourself, so yeah. Yeah, it was pretty good, I would say, if I say so myself.